Hey guys, how's it going? I'm at the park today. Thought it would be a. Oh, can hardly see me. Well, how is that? Alright, cool. I thought it'd be nice to go to the park today because I've been sitting down programming and playing games. Uh, but mostly programming, I swear, for pretty much all day long. I haven't really walked around or anything today, so I figured it'd be good to get up, go get some fresh air, run to the store, do a couple things I need to do, and then get back to programming. So, I was kind of having an off day with programming. We didn't work today because I guess somebody canceled out, so my dad didn't need me. And I was going to just have the whole day to program. And I have, for the most part, done a lot of programming. I completed half a chapter that was giving me some problems, and now I'm already almost done with the next chapter. But that's the thing, is I was having some problems with one of the chapters. I am more of a perfectionist. I really want to learn things completely, master them, and this kind of ties in with yesterday's video of how you need to reread things to really get the full gist of it. Another thing is, I guess to kind of add on to that, is you need to know when to wait to reread something. I was having a problem where I think I even talked about it yesterday's video of making a member function a friend of a different class, and I couldn't find anything that really explained it. I was able to figure it out eventually, but I had to write the code in a way that I just didn't like it too. And I don't know, maybe it's the way it has to be done, maybe not. That's the thing, is as much as I can reread it now, I'm not really gonna know the nuances until I've programmed for a while, and then if I reread the part that I'm reading now, I'd be like, okay, now I know where to use it, instead of just rereading it now and being like, well, I still have no idea what this means. So you kind of have to know when to see something and say, I'm going to save that for later, but I know I should reread it later. It kind of goes into my understanding of the 80-20 rule, and I'm not no master of it, but I've just heard it from several different sources, but it's where you're going to use 20% of something 80% of the time, and you're going to use 80% of it 20% of the time. So you really need to focus on the small portion that you're going to be using all the time, rather than get stuck up on the one nuance that you're hardly ever going to use. And that's kind of where I was at this morning. So while I was struggling with that, I kind of realized, yeah, I need to move on from this and start learning some more of the important stuff, because I'm probably not going to use this all that much. So yeah, that's a big part of it, knowing when to move on. And then I got to something I liked more, and it revitalized me, doing some input-output stuff. And of course, all of a sudden with this book, C++ Primer 5th edition, I'm learning stuff that I wish somebody would have just told me the first day I sat down at a computer learning to program. Just simple stuff like there's IOStream, FStream, and SSstream. And that's it. It was so much more simple than I thought, because people would make it more difficult. That's all I have for today. Just don't make things difficult, and leave the difficult stuff for later when you really need it. Take care.